Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us.
Oh, good effort! Goal! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back towards the middle. And it's Azar. Passes short and sharp. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lahm. This is a promising build-up. And this is... And the shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, easy pickings there. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Played out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Lahm.
Seoul are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Lobotka. Dunk. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. It's Lobotka. Otto. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. And across it goes.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half an hour played now. And it's Otto. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's played it back. Lahm. That's a good ball out wide. Here comes the cross. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Otto has created one goal already. Played out to the left flank. Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be. Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved. And it's Zanetti. Lobotka. Luis Suarez. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
2 added minutes has
Serginho.
been indicated.
Lobotka. No way through, so back it comes. Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Seedorf. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Oh, shooting chance! Can he finish? Otto is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Nedved. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Now what a terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And they're quick to get it back. Otto. Neymar. That's going wide left. And it's Azar. Zanetti can see things others simply cannot. And here's Nedved! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Nedved probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lobotka. Otto. It's Lobotka. Lampard. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. Odo. Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's quick to return it. Neymar. And the counter is on. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk. Serginho. Spread it left. Serginho. Fermin. Serginho finding himself in space. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Gullit. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Neymar. And it's made its way to him. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Haaland. Lampard. Here's Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Neymar. Number 16, Fermin.
Shot a goal!
Coming on the
It's
field.
run loose. Who's going to get there?
7, Darwin Núñez. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 22, Dani Olmo.
Cruyff goes short. He's rising! FC Seoul are looking to go forward now. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that's neat. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. Lobotka. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely spread. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot could be on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lobotka. And the through ball. Showing good feet. Lampard. Now it's Cruyff. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Could move up a gear here. And that is the last of the action. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
맛있네.
이거 너무 소문치다. 엄마가 그렇게 말했잖아. 이렇게 커피 먹고 빵 준다. 그럼 빵 존나 맛있어.
맛있네. 이게 그 모카 그거야? 맛있네. 찌꺼도 많고. 너 먹어, 너.
근데 어제 뭐 당근 나왔거든. 대맛돌이.
따뜻할 때?
응.
따뜻하게 먹으면 맛있겠다.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. Things already rolling.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really...
Shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo getting this one clear. And this is Mohamed Salah. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. And it's hoisted clear. Makaleli. Now it's Dembele. Nedved. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Fermin. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Here's Nedved. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Dembele. So it is still 0-0.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fermin. Dunk. Lobotka. Showing good feet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Knocks it into space. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety. That's destined for the flank. Vermeer. Half an hour played now. And he's in on goal. Carvajal, delivering. He leaps for it. And he's done it. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He won't be happy with that one. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nedved played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pirlo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Lopez. Spread to the right. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Pullet. Nedved. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's Dembele! He's been caught on it here. Delivered with swing. Vermeer.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Lobotka. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. FC Seoul up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
FC Seoul just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. FC Seoul currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Seoul clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Carvajal. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Carvajal finding himself in space. Played in by... Terrific effort!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 13. Numero 20.
Carvajal
Numero 6.
just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
Il numero 5.
Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Ibrahimovic. Il numero
Pirlo.
10.
And it's Messi.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
L'affluenza di
That's
quest'oggi
simply brilliant
è di
defending. They were outnumbered, but
16.892
he still
spettatori.
came out on top.
Very nicely done. Lobotka clipped into space. He slings it in. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. And they win it back again. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Messi. Makaleli. FC Seoul still have the cards to affect this game. Great chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And a header! It's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 41, il numero 8.
And this is Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Serginho. Bullish header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. FC Seoul have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He has a look up. Oh, great leap! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Searching pass he's played there. Lobotka. Odo. They'll have to settle for that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive.
Deep through.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers.
Semenyo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe flings in a cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
O'Reilly. Semenyo is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. Lobotka. That's a good ball out wide. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the...
And that's a sharp finish. Dunk. Oh no, chance, surely! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Otto picks it up out wide. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Pinches it off him. And it's Otto. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And that is goal number 20. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Distributed tidily. Otto finding himself in space. Lobotka. Look at the space. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Here comes the impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Otto ventures forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nesta. Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's destined for the flank. Fermin drills one in. Oh, good finish. And this is Owen. And he's running through. And Owen! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Into the lead once more. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Bayer Leverkusen have their lead. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Lopez. Robertson. And it's Neymar. And he's in on goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zola chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Seoul can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Swings in across. Salib, he'll try for... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Mbappe! Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, super ball! Now it's Dom. Can he finish? Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bayer Leverkusen can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Owen. Number 7, Mbappe.
Just eases him off the ball.
11,
Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Number 2, Pepe. Coming on the field, number 4,
FC Seoul perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
number 9, Bale.
Vermin.
Number 17,
Now, can they get him away?
number
Oh,
3,
good play!
Vieira.
Against the crossbar. Backward it goes. Big chance! Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Out towards the flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to get it away. Van Dijk. That'll be a throw. Eto'o is herring after that one. It's played through for him. Oh, he's on his own! Shapes to shoot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Zola.
Bayer Leverkusen really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Picked out, and Zola! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Zola fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vermin. And it's Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution.
Lobotka. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Hullet. Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out towards the right wing. He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that has been knocked clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is lovely. It's a sweeping cross. He's had a shot! It is close, but that is the last of it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now it's Guirassy. That's a lovely, neat pass. Serginho Vermin! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And that is expertly dealt with. Fermin gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And it's Lobotka, played out wide. Serginho, chance! Gerrard, big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
A header! It's in! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
FC Seoul are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Pete.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, crossbar! And he's gone direct here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's quick to return it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the right flank. And he's cut it out. Gerrard. Oh, they could break here. Looking to play him in. Looking for the run. Zanetti. Cruyff. And he's straight offside. Otto. It's a good run down the right. Lobotka. Knocks it out wide. Serginho delivers. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lobotka. And it's Serginho. Now there's a fine ball, and he's in on goal. Sane touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Spread to the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gerrard. And he welcomes it in.
Sane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sane running with the ball. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Haaland gets flagged offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a good run down the left. Lobotka, and it's Sane. Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Quality ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fermin. Guirassy. This is a promising build-up.
Chance, surely! Sensational from Sane! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
FC Seoul looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Van Nistelrooy. No, didn't quite have the weight on it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Sane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's an errant pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Oh, good effort!
Yes! It's all becoming so easy.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Back where it came from. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Distributed tidily. Nice control. That's the throw. Fermin.
Tries one from range.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking for a runner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So we have
dorsal
movement on both
Van
benches.
Nistelrooy. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 13. Gerard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15.
FC Seoul are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
El dorsal 19.
De Jong.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Some
de jugadores.
resolute defending there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And no mistake. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
FC Seoul are at the peak of their power.
Shapes to shoot!
Dani Olmo. Now Otto. Dani Olmo. And he's played it back. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. So what can they make of this? That's been cut out, well played. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that was vital. Otto. De Jong does really well there, he is strong. Mohamed Salah. Lobotka. Dani Olmo. The final 5 minutes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Otto. Now it's Guirassy. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's aimed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Serginho
descuento.
is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mohamed Salah. And it's Otto. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take and a good air. Mohamed Salah! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulse.